This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1 is that reports are coming in how China's cyber army is invading critical U.S. infrastructure services, including the power grid, ports, pipelines, water utilities. All right. And this is something we hear the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, mainly the prophets here at Great Millstone. All right. Because that's what we're known for. All right. We're known for bringing out prophecy, have been warning our people. All right. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right. We've been telling you that perilous times are coming. All right. It's going to be difficult times. All right. And if you notice now, there's a big narrative being pushed on cyber attacks, okay? Infrastructure being attacked, okay? And it's not a coincidence that this is all coming out while a major Netflix movie is getting a lot of good reviews, all right? This movie called Leave the World Behind, okay? Executive producers Barack and Michael Obama. Interesting. Okay. And in this film, spoiler alert, all right, it talks about cyber attacks affecting the whole country. All right. The country's ability to communicate, internet, all right, cell phones down. Okay. Shoot. Tesla vehicles driving, okay, doing their own thing, all right, for all you Tesla, okay, fans out there, all right? So it's very interesting that more and more reports of cyber attacks are coming in. And when I say more and more reports, I mean, literally like 2 weeks ago, Iran is being accused of attacking water system in Pennsylvania, okay? So you're seeing a narrative of more and more cyber attacks by these different countries, okay, hitting America's infrastructure, all right, because this is the narrative they want, to instill chaos, to instill, okay, order out of chaos, all right, because a lot of problems are coming to this country. And that's why in the book of Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17, Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's why the Lord set up the prophets to warn our people of what's to come. We see the sword coming. Okay, that's why it says in 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand right. And we don't want to die, all right, for your sins. Okay, that's why we go on the highways and byways. That's why we push out these videos, all right? Because we've been commanded by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we've been handed by our power, okay, to warn our people, whether they will hear or forbear, all right? Because we don't want to die, okay, for your sins, for you not adhering, all right, and repenting, okay? We don't want to die for your, okay, rebellion, all right? Because that's what you're doing. You're rebelling against the Lord, okay, by not obeying, all right, his commandments, not taking heed to his servants, the prophets, all right, that are preaching his word in truth. So let's play this video, and then we're going to go into another image that I want to show after it regarding this movie, Leave the World Behind. Spoiler alert, okay? And if you haven't watched it, don't watch this film, okay? I mean, don't watch this this lesson. Watch the film, and then, you know, if you want to watch this lesson, but it is going to be a spoiler alert. All right, so let me play this. Breaking news from Fox.
Hackers affiliated with China's People's Liberation Army have infiltrated critical services here in the U.S.
Alexandra Hoff joins us now from our nation's capital. Alex, this is not good.
No, it's not. I mean, this infiltration appears to be part of a broader effort to insert chaos into our logistical systems. The information collected could then be weaponized if the U.S. and China were to become engaged directly in the Pacific. According to reporting from the Washington Post citing multiple U.S. and industry security officials, China's cyber army is invading critical U.S. services, like an attempt to break into the system behind Texas's independent power grid. Other victims include a water utility in Hawaii, a West Coast port, and at least one oil and gas pipeline, according to that report you're seeing there. Brandon Wells, executive director of the Department of Homeland Security's cybersecurity agency, told the Washington Post this, quote, "It is very clear that Chinese attempts to compromise critical infrastructure are in part to pre-position themselves to be able to disrupt or destroy that critical infrastructure in the event of a conflict, to either prevent the United States from being able to project power into Asia or to cause societal chaos inside the United States to affect our decision-making around a crisis."
Boom, there you go. Okay, and that's what's coming. All right, a societal chaos inside the United States. All right, and that is a crisis. All right, that's why, again, perilous times are coming. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Okay, and when you go into the word perilous, okay, it's kalepos. See how it's pronounced.
Strong's G 5467. Chalepas. Chalepas.
Chalepas. All right, which means difficult, dangerous, perilous. Okay, hard to do. All right, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, savage. Right, and it's going to be savage in Babylon the Great. Okay, and that's why that film, which again, executive producer, okay, Barack and Michael Obama, all right, because they're insiders, okay? And so this film basically talks about a cyber attack, all right, hitting the America, where navigational systems were down, planes, I believe just perceiving how these planes were crashing, or I believe they were remote control, okay? They were brought down on purpose, all right? Because these planes can easily be hacked, all right? All these planes, these freaking civilian planes, these airliners, all right? They can easily be hacked and turned into literally a drone, okay? And easily be manipulated and brought down easily, okay? But again, this is to instill what? Form of chaos. All right. Networks were down in this film. Okay. No internet. All right. No communication. Okay. How are you Americans going to act when that day comes? All right. It's coming. And you Americans are going to bug out. All right. Because you're so used to being on the internet. You're so used to, all right, gratifying yourself on the World Wide Web. Okay. Your YouTube videos, your World Star, especially our people. You can't get off the freaking Instagram, okay, or the Snapchat or whatever. You can't get off it. You're addicted to it, all right, like crack addicts. But wait till this day comes, man, all right? And that's how you know. Even those that know they're Israelites, all right, it's going to be a painful, painful day for you, because a lot of y'all were taking this truth, all right, and you were mishandling it. You weren't taking this truth seriously. Now, in the film, I wanted to show you this too. Again, this spoiler. All right, they showed this scene, this particular scene, for like a couple of seconds. Okay, but you notice it's CNN. All right, they use CNN. Okay, cyber attack across the country. Power outage reported along East Coast metropolitan areas. Okay, now if you notice, level of disruption caused by attack, they already have it in a category from high to substantial, to moderate, to low. And you notice in the major cities, all right, like LA, okay, New York, Chicago, DC, the whole Pennsylvania is pretty much through. And I've always been saying Pennsylvania, Chicago, okay, Detroit, those places are done, okay? They had the most high substantial for no power, okay? Total chaos. And it only makes sense, all right, for these areas, because if you look at the condition of these cities, all right, they're broken down, okay? Money's fleeing these cities. In fact, New York is even done. Most of Wall Street moved down to South Florida, okay? Mainly in the Palm Beach County area. That's why it's all in white down here. Very interesting. I wonder why they did that. Again, this took time to do. And whenever they put in their movies, they do it on purpose, all right? Esau loves to put, all right, things in his movie. That's why you got to watch this movie, brothers and sisters, okay? There's a lot of symbolism in this film, okay? There's a lot of symbolism. There's a lot of innuendos. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into it. All right, so this is this was in the film. Okay. Oh, down here in the Tampa region. Okay, there's a lot of white too. Why? Because Central Command is there. Okay, and you know they need this infrastructure up and running. All right, because Central Command, all right, oversees the wars in the Middle East. Okay, so very interesting with these color schemes. Okay, and again, this was all done when you watch the film. Spoiler alert. Okay, was done to what? Overthrow the current administration, the current government. All right, and that's why they have the 3 steps to overthrow, which the Jake character, the main character, he talks about that this is what he received from somebody within the military who he was moving money around for, okay? And he said that he knew something was up when large amounts of money from his client that's works in the military or associated with the defense department was moving large amounts of money, okay? So he knew something was going to happen. And then he was informed by his client that, hey, something's going to happen. All right, there's going to be it's going to be a 3 steps to overthrow the current government. First is going to be isolation. This is where the power outages come. All right, which is going to cause people not to know what's going on in the next town or the next state, or not to know what's going on within your government. Then it's going to be synchronized chaos, right? Because in the film, all right, this is how you know the film basically pushed out that it was an inside job that was done by the government themselves, because they were throwing out pamphlets, all right, of Arabic writings, okay, and they in the film they were like, yo, this doesn't make any sense. If you want to speak to the American people, why aren't you writing it in English? Why are you writing in Arabic writings that we can't understand? All right, but it was all a fear tactic, just all right, and that's why the guy was explaining that this had to be done by the inside, by the government, okay. And then they meet with Kevin Bacon's character, who was a prepper, who was well ahead of the curve, and was like, yeah, he said that this has got to be basically a roundabout way. This has to be inside because a friend he knew in the West Coast, a military friend that he knew in the West Coast, okay, said that they were receiving pamphlets too, but it was in Mandarin or Korean language or Mandarin language, okay? But what? It was to instill synchronized chaos, to give confusion to the people dwelling in Babylon the Great. That's why, again, we're here to warn our people. Perilous times are coming, all right? It's going to be savage out here. There was a weaponized microwave sonic booms that was harming people's ears, okay? And it even made one of the characters, Julia Roberts' son that she plays. She's a mother. Her son, and the character that plays her son, he started losing his teeth. All right, again, to instill chaos, and then ultimately what? Civil war, coup d'état, and that's what's coming. Okay, notice that they brought back Alex Jones. Okay, we have an election year where everybody is preparing for some form of calamity, and now, okay, cyber attacks are being mentioned. Okay, excuse me, what's going on here? Cyber attacks are being mentioned. All right. More and more and more. And didn't Klaus Schwab from the World Economic Forum state that, okay, that the cyber attack, all right, is going to make he said that a disturbance, he said a cyber attack is going to come in which the C to the 1 to the 9 is going to seem like a small disturbance to this major cyber attack. All right. And he said that openly, all right, in the World Economic Forum. So we're here. All right. Any day now, man. All right. It could be a matter of months. That's why 2024 is about to get really spicy. Okay. It's going down. So, Ezekiel, let's get to the scriptures. Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the time that are far off. Right. And that's how our people are moving. They're acting like this is not coming in their lifetime. It is coming sooner than you think. All right. 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right. Okay. A prophecy has to be fulfilled. There shall be sedition among men, invading one another. Right. Okay. Let's type it in. Sedition. Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. All right, well, let me start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right. And this cyber attack hitting America's critical infrastructure, where water is being attacked. All right. The power grid is being attacked. All right. No communication. Yeah, that's going to cause people to fight one among each other in their community. Okay. 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courts of action shall stand in their power. Right. All right. 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right. Okay. Shoot. And here, the bridges were cut off. All right. The vehicles were literally the road blockers. Okay. In fact, you had the Tesla vehicles that were blocking the road to get the ramp to get onto the highway. All right. So again, there's a lot of things that are happening. Okay, that all right. So that prophecy can be fulfilled. All right, you can't go into a city. All right, major cities are going to be disrupted, and this is all done. All right, to fulfill the prophecy, to fulfill the Lord's will. This is his will. This is his movie. Okay? We're here, the prophets, to just tell you the will of the Lord. Okay? "18. For because of their pride and the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, the men shall be afraid." There's going to be a lot of fear. Okay? Oh, that reminds me of this scripture. Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh the man forget pleasure. Right, and that's what's coming. Affliction. All right? Where these people are going to forget the good times. All right? And they're going to be in fear. They're going to be, all right, crying, moaning. And in his end, his deeds shall be discovered. Right? And this is judgment for you wicked people that walk here in America. That's why we're telling our people, hey, you need to seek the Lord. All right? You need to prepare your mind and get ready. All right? Because this is coming. Perilous times is coming. All right? And you want to be delivered, all right, from the judgment. "19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation." Right. Okay. And again, it's not a coincidence that now you're seeing nothing but cyber attacks and America's infrastructure being attacked. And then this movie, Leave the World Behind, being pushed to the forefront. All right. Executive producers Michael and Obama, right? Michael and Barack Obama. So yeah, it's coming, man. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 19. Just I'll finish off with this. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's what we want. We want to be delivered, okay, from this. We want the Lord to protect us, okay? And that movie was very spiritual because really the only one that got the warning signs was the little Edomite girl who saw the warning signs and just said, fuck this, okay? I'm going to safety. And she was the only one that was able to find, okay, shelter and food, all right? And so, yeah, and that's how the Lord is going to guide us, all right, when all hell breaks loose, all right? And before the nukes drop, okay? But this has to happen because they got to implement that NWO system, all right? Again, certain cities will be functioning while other cities will be fucked. It is what it is. And that's why when I saw this, I said, interesting how the white is the good areas and the black are the bad areas, all right? So there's certain areas in each state that's going to be good, except for Pennsylvania. This place is fucked, all right? And D.C., fucked. I don't know, It's of the Lord. The Lord is going to guide those brothers that are there. But there's certain areas that are functioning and certain areas that are not. And they have to do this to bring in that chip, the mark of the beast, RFID chip. So, Lord willing, this less edifying. I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai. Say, love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying, pray without ceasing, pray for each other, pray for the apostles and others. As you can see, we're almost out of here. It's getting close. It's getting spicy. A lot of cyber attacks happening. A lot of reports on it. And, of course, this movie, Leave the World Behind. Hey, man. It only makes sense. It's going down, all right? But, hey, this is an end. This is necessary, so we get up out of here, all right? So, I forgot, what was that I was saying? The ends justify the means, So, yeah, it is what it is. And for the few that are watching, keep studying when you pray. Pray, check, cover, shalom, and you already know shalom.